Imagine ruling a civilization so powerful that it controlled millions of people across 3 continents. For centuries, the Roman Empire dominated the ancient world, but how did it rise, and what caused its dramatic fall? The story begins in 27 BC, when Octavian, later known as Augustus Caesar, became the first emperor of Rome. Under his leadership, Rome entered an era of peace, stability, and unprecedented expansion that would change history forever. Over the next 2 centuries, Rome expanded across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. At its peak, the empire ruled nearly 70 million people, almost a quarter of the world's population at the time. Rome's success was built on discipline, innovation, and military power. Its legions conquered distant lands, while engineers built roads, bridges, and aqueducts that connected the empire like never before. The Colosseum became a symbol of Roman engineering, hosting gladiator battles that entertained thousands. But behind the glory, political corruption and growing internal problems were slowly weakening the empire. At the heart of Rome's military success were its legendary legions. Highly trained, disciplined, and fiercely loyal, Roman soldiers could march for miles, build fortified camps overnight, and defeat enemies with remarkable precision. Their strength allowed Rome to conquer vast territories and maintain control for centuries. But Rome was more than an empire built by war. It became a center of culture, law, architecture, and trade. Massive roads connected distant provinces, while merchants carried goods from Africa, Asia, and Europe. These connections turned Rome into one of the wealthiest cities in the ancient world. Roman engineers achieved extraordinary feats that still inspire the modern world. They built aqueducts to deliver fresh water, bridges that stood for centuries, and monumental buildings that showcase the empire's power and ambition. Many of these structures remain standing even today. Despite its incredible power, the Roman Empire was beginning to crack from within. Corruption spread through the government, ambitious politicians fought for control, and several emperors were overthrown in violent struggles. The stability that had once made Rome unstoppable was slowly disappearing. At the same time, the empire faced growing economic problems. Heavy taxes burdened ordinary citizens, inflation weakened the currency, and trade began to decline. As the economy struggled, maintaining the massive army became increasingly difficult. While Rome battled internal problems, powerful enemies gathered beyond its borders. Germanic tribes, including the Visigoths and Vandals, launched repeated invasions. With every attack, the empire lost more land, more wealth, and more confidence. In AD 410, the unthinkable happened. The city of Rome was sacked by the Visigoths, shocking the ancient world. For the first time in nearly 8 centuries, the Eternal City had fallen to a foreign enemy. It was a devastating blow to Rome's prestige. In AD 476, the Western Roman Empire officially came to an end when the last emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was removed from power. Historians often mark this event as the fall of the Western Roman Empire and the beginning of the Middle Ages in Europe. But Rome did not truly disappear. Its ideas, laws, language, architecture, and engineering continued to shape civilizations for centuries. The Roman legal system influenced modern governments. Latin became the foundation of many languages, and Roman roads inspired transportation networks across Europe. Even today, the legacy of Rome surrounds us. From the calendars we use to the laws we follow and the cities we build, the influence of the Roman Empire remains deeply woven into modern society. Few civilizations have left such a lasting mark on human history. The Roman Empire rose from a small city on the banks of the Tiber River to become one of the greatest empires in history. Although it eventually fell, its legacy continues to shape our world in ways a few people realize. History reminds us that no empire lasts forever, but great ideas can survive for thousands of years. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to History of the World, and turn on notifications for more incredible stories from the past. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.